All right. Let's move on to naval news written by the Naval News staff. We are talking about Naval Group. This is the French defense industry contractor that builds all sorts of weapons and systems and ships and planes and you name it. But Naval Group specifically secures a design contract for French Navy's future ocean patrol vessels. Okay, this award follows on from the signature of the framework agreement carried by the French Defense Procurement Agency on 23 October 2020 for the study. Development, production, and initial operation maintenance of the 10% of 10 ocean patrol vessels in the French Navy. Wow, I can't read today. Okay, the first contract had been awarded to Naval Group for the design and value analysis and was approved by the French Defense Procurement. So basically, French Group or Naval Group, which is a French-owned company, is going to be building French ocean patrol vessels for France. Yeah, they've awarded themselves the contract. So I wonder, it'll be interesting to see how long it takes them to design this and get it procured. Will it take 10 years like it did for the attack submarine program? I don't know. But we'll follow this. It's called the Ocean Patrol Vessels Program. Aims at a renewal of the patrol vessels stationed in mainland France, namely the high seas patrol vessels, the ex-Avisos A69, based in Brest and Toulon, and the public patrol service being in Cherbourg. The mission in these ocean patrol vessels will include support and deterrence, autonomous situations, assessments in the areas, sovereignties, and interest escorts. Jesus, it does a lot of things. Evacuations of nationals, sovereignty and protection of national interest, maritime approaches. So like also fishing enforcement. This is like a military grade Coast Guard ship. And that's not a picture of it. This is the old one, I bet. Yeah, this is the old PSP patrol vessel, and these are going to be replaced with 10 new OPVs. Very cool. So this is the old one. We'll get this picture up here for you. Look at that. Yeah, she's showing her age. You can tell this is a tired ship. Yeah, I'm sure they're doing everything they can to keep her looking ship shape, but that's a tired. It's just an old design. It looks old when you look at it. You know, modern ships don't look like that anymore. Okay, here's a comment from Naval News. Let's see what the Naval News commentary is. So this may not be fact-based. According to Naval News, the future 10 ocean-going patrol vessels known as PO program will replace the current fleet of aging A69 type PHM light frigates based in Brest and Toulon. Okay. With the displacement of around 2,000 tons and a length of 90 meters, the new PO platform will be able to achieve a maximum speed of 22 knots and an endurance of 5,500 nautical miles or 40 days at sea. That's a long time for a relatively small ship. Revealed the head officer of French Navy's Protection and Safeguard Office. Future naval programs at the recent IQPCs or OPVs International 2020. The new platform lifetime is indicated to be 35 years, which by today's standards, this is almost, that's nominal. That's within the realm of possibility. With the requested availability of 140 days at sea per year, aiming at 220. Total availability of 300 days per year. Woo, that's a lot. That's a lot of days at sea. Okay, so PO are set to be fitted with a 40 millimeter chain gun and a rapid fire by Nexter and Thales. They also will be fitted with the SMDM Alicia, fixed wing UAV. So an unmanned aerial vehicle is going to be able to go around overhead and look for targets. A 3D radar and sonar system to secure deployment for French SSBNs. So these could be escort vessels, sanitized areas for the BNs. Naval Group is in charge of the design, while the number of French shipyards, such as Sonarman, will be tasked with the production of 10 OPVs from 2023. So they're getting on these really quick. Like within 2 years, they're going to have the design finished and start building these. The first 2 vessels will be delivered by 2025. All right. So we'll just keep those numbers in the back of our mind and just see what happens with this program. Because I really would like to see Naval Group perform well. Like they've been embarrassed, basically, with the attack submarine program. And to be honest, it's not 100% their fault. I will admit that. It seemed as if Australia did not know what they wanted. Or they kept asking for improvements. Because if you remember, right before the same week that the attack submarine program was canceled and overseen, changed over to the AUKUS agreement, that week they had proposed $900,000 to Australian universities to come up with ideas to propose better improvements in performance for the attack class submarine. That request implies that they had not had a fully designed, fleshed out design anyway, of the attack class, or that 900,000 was a slush fund for the universities of Australia. And that's another possibility. That could have been a little bit of, pocket padding, if you will. Anyway, so I would love to see Naval Group succeed. I'm kind of cheering for them here. We'll see if they get the keel laid by 2023. And if they do get it finished by 2025 would be likely. We will see. A little skeptical about that. All right, let's move on to everyone's favorite, more legal talk. No, let's talk about USNI News Marine Tracker for October 14th. Here's a nice picture of it. Everybody say YouTube. Okay. We got Harry S. Truman is out there doing her thing. What would she be doing? Harry S. Truman, 75. Sea trials, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. That's a shock. 75. Maybe not. Okay. Hold on. I might be thinking of the wrong one. Okay. Essex ARG is there in Bahrain. Got Carl Vinson in Bay of Bengal. That's his little body of water right here. And Ronald Reagan should be in Japan. It says they're at sea, but they should be in Japan. Maybe they came out. Maybe they haven't pulled in yet. I don't know. All right. Navy Battle Force as of today is 294 vessels. Here, we're going to start in the Western Pacific. Here we have an MH-60S Seahawk attached to the Golden Falcons of Helicopter Sea Command Squadron HSC-12. Picks up a cargo from the flight deck. So they got a... Look at this guy. He's got a broom here. He's sweeping the deck. No, I'm just joking. He's going to ground the helicopter to, I guess it's not going to land, which is weird. But I guess he's going to ground the helicopter with his grounding rod. That's why it looks like it's all burnt, because it's been burnt. He's going to ground the helicopter, and then he's going to attach this. That's not a job I would want, be the grounding guy. Jesus. Talk about high risk. Ronald Reagan Carrier Strike Group is operating off the coast of Japan. This is strange. They've been at sea forever, haven't they? Yeah. Why have they not pulled in yet? Unless they've pulled in and then they're coming back out again. That might have been the case. Anyway, sailors observed an F-18E Super Hornet attached to the Royal Maces of the Strike Fighter Squadron VFA-27 as it prepares for launch from the flight deck. Very cool picture there. These are all the forces attached to the Ronald Reagan, including the Shiloh CG-67. Oh, I should take a moment to mention that the USS Ticonderoga is the topic of the next subbrief coming in November. Yeah. So if you want to hear all about the 27 Tycos and the 5 different baselines that we used to improve them over the many years as we constructed them, that's coming next month on Patreon. All right. Destroyer Squadron 15, based in Japan, is embarked with the carrier. U.S. 7th Fleet has not fully specified the escorts accompanying Ronald Reagan. But here we have USS Halsey. She's been at sea for ages, pulling into Pearl Harbor. They all got their little, what do you call these? Are these wreaths? Yeah, little floral wreaths on them. All these sailors look really happy. This chief's trying to keep his hat on. Oh, look at this sailor here. He's got his hat cocked to the back of his head. He's not supposed to be doing that. But look how happy they look. These guys have been at sea forever, so good to see them come back. Let's move over to the Bay of Bengal. That's that bay between, say, Vietnam, Thailand, and India in that body of water there. Look at this. USS Carl Vinson on patrol. All right, Carl Vinson Strike Carrier Group in the Bay of Bengal for the second phase of Malabar exercise between U.S., Australia, Japan, and India. I thought that they had the UK with them, but maybe the Queen Elizabeth has detached and is perhaps going home, because Queen Elizabeth has been at sea for like 6 months now. Long time. She's got to go home eventually. Malibert 21 improves the compatibility of our forces in support of mutual desired and unmatched maritime security in global commons. Carrier Strike Group 1 Commander Rear Admiral Dan Martin said that the U.S. 7th Fleet news release, unit integration during complex task group maneuvers, further demonstrates our ability to effectively work with our Indo-Pacific allies. Yay. Okay, Carrier Air Wing 2 is with the Carl Vinson, doing their fancy flight operations. I love watching deck operations. This is like a coordinated dance. It's like line dancing, but with jets. Yeah, it's really, really cool to watch. It's very, like I said, it's coordinated. When done right, very cool. Okay, cruiser Lake Champlain CG-57, homeported out of San Diego, is with the Carl Vinson there. Below this, we have Destroyer Squadron 1, Arleigh Burke-Coyote class missile cruiser USS Stockdale. DDG-106 conducts replenishment at sea with Sirius, while a Ticonderoga class USS Lake Champlain sailors watch. So this photo is taken from the Ticonderoga, looking at the Arleigh Burke, getting ready to do some underway replenishment. Very dangerous, by the way. This hazardous as hell doing this. But they do it all the time, and I'm sure they're very good at it. That doesn't make it any safer. You know, you always got to recognize that. In Singapore, here we go. We got Queen Elizabeth. USS Queen Elizabeth, not USS, yikes. HMS Queen Elizabeth. I'm going to hear about that. Okay, Royal Navy Commander Steve Morehouse, Commander of the United Kingdom UK Carrier Strike Group 21, shakes hands with U.S. Marine Corps Brigadier General Simon Doran after he's frocked from HMS Queen Elizabeth in the South China Sea. Oh, he got frocked. He'll be promoted, but you get frocked first. So congratulations to Marine Corps Brigadier General Simon Doran. Very, very cool. Congrats, man. I'm sure it's well-deserved. Okay, so in the Persian Gulf, this is where we got a detachment of Marines right now. Let's see what they're up to. You got an Osprey attached to Marine Medium Tilt Rotor Squadron 165, part of the 11th Marine Expeditionary Unit, lands on board an assault ship, USS Essex. The Essex Amphibious Ready Group is embarked with the 11th Marine Expeditionary Unit. They deployed August 12th and continues to operate in the Persian Gulf. Very cool. Oh, here we go. Got some sailors and Marines returning to sea, from sea rather. I thought it was going backwards at first, but nope. It's going from left to right here, this direction. That does look weird, doesn't it? It should be going that way. It should be going from right to left. Oh, this tug is going the wrong way. That's what it is. That tug was throwing me off. I was like, this tug's going the wrong direction. Anyway, whatever. Don't mind me. Okay, this is the USS Iwo Jima, LHD-7, arrives in its home port in Mayport, Florida. Wow. Oh my God, I've stood on these rocks. This is a jetty. This is the St. Mary's River, I think, or St. John's River. St. John's River, right here. Oh my gosh, I've been here before. You can watch ships go right by. It's really cool. These tugs look like the tugs that are out of Kings Bay Naval Base, but they must have the same color scheme as the ones out of down south in Jacksonville. Okay, the Iwo Jima Ready Force 24th Marine Expeditionary Unit are now home after deployment since March 25th. So what is it? It's October now. My God, that's a long deployment. Submarines typically don't deploy that long, but unless you're with the fleet, I guess you're deploying that long. Yeah, like whenever you go on mission, it's typically not that long. Holy cow. Of course, I've been extended so many times. We basically got deployed that long, yeah. Anyway, in the Western Atlantic. So this is what I want to see. What's going on here? Am I thinking of the wrong carrier? Harry S. Truman Strike Group is underway in the East Coast with absolutely no comment. Is this not one of our new aircraft carriers? Is this an old one? I thought this was one of our new ones. I might be wrong. Let's see. Let's see. Wikipedia. When was it commissioned? 93. Okay, yeah, it's one of our old ones. I was thinking of one of our new ones, and it's not. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. And here we have an F-18 Super Hornet attached to the Red Rippers, taken off from the flight deck. Absolutely no details on what it's doing. I would assume it's doing some kind of workup, getting ready to go to sea, because that's typically where they do that. But who knows? It may not be that. It may be something else. Don't know. All right, what do you guys think? All right, we got espionage. He says, I always like watching the Marine bulk fueling operations. It's reminiscent of monkey. Okay, fornicating a football. That's hilarious. Okay, Ranger Pig says, someone is asking if it's possible for the Navy to stop loss someone trying to pull the jab parachute. That would be interesting because it would be conflicting orders. Not to go back on that topic because I don't want to stir up chat again, but stop loss is it's a Navy policy. Would it be if it came down from like on high above the Navy, like Joint Chiefs? Where does stop loss come from? Does stop loss require congressional approval? Because if it does, yes. If stop loss does not require congressional approval, no. I don't know which one of those two are the case for stop loss. Great question, though. Very good point. Yeah, I'm not going to bring up that topic again because I didn't realize it would set chat off the way it did. Jesus. Maybe I won't even put it up on YouTube now because now I'm scared. What the hell? Why is that so controversial? Okay, don't answer because I don't want to know. All right, we're going to end this right here. Thanks for all the questions and participating. We'll be right back. I am